Okay, hi everyone. I want to welcome you to the Navigate Your Resources and Support, or the Navigate program. We wanted to share with you some resources that we have virtually at this time. My name is Elisa Salazar and I'm your work-life consultant, and I'm here to help faculty and staff with any of their work-life needs. And so I'll be able to share a little bit more about what I can do to help at the end of this presentation. So first, before we get started, we just wanted to explain the Wellness Wheel. The Wellness Wheel is your navigation tool to work on your overall wellness. It's a tool that was created by Reckon Wellness and that we've used for the employee side. We think that it's important that you look at all aspects of your wellness from a holistic perspective, and this is a great tool to think of the different aspects of your wellness. Today, we're going to focus on these environmental resources, so we'll talk more about that. But the reason that we're doing this is because 82% of faculty and staff, 82% of students say that they care about faculty and staff's overall wellness and well-being. So your well-being matters to the students, and it matters to what we do here at Grand Valley State University. And that's based on a survey that was done in 2018 through the Wellness Task Force. With that being said, the way we do our presentation is we start with some questions. We've gotten lots of questions recently. What are some resources for remote work, and what are resources for working parents and remote learning for children? So we have a special guest today, Alyssa Thalen, who's the instructional leadership specialist, and she's going to share some resources for you. Before we get started with that, I'm going to highlight a couple things here. This is our, if you haven't seen it yet, this is our Lakers Working Together page. So you can see there's lots of different resources on here, flexible and remote work resources, work-life resources. You can see some online resources here at My Life Expert through Encompass. There's also resources for mindfulness, for Lakers in general, resources for remote work, for physical wellness, and resources for mental well-being. What we're going to talk today is a resource to the charter schools, which is right here. And then I'll kick it off to Alyssa.
Awesome. So she just clicked on the link, which took you to one of our a Google site that we started when all of this began. We wanted to be able to connect with families and help support parents through this unknown time, and it also is helpful for even teachers too if they're trying to think of some resources as well. So no matter what your needs, we try to categorize it from how to support your students at home and by their grade level bands. So you'll see at the top there is a lot of people have been working on this page. So weekly it gets updated from a whole group of people at our office and outside partners, and along with the College of Ed. And so the top page right there, as you can see, is a sample routine or a schedule. But like probably most of us, your schedules may or may not be super consistent. At least mine is not here at my house with 3 littles at home. So that's just kind of a fun example. And then if you scroll down, you're going to see the bands of resources for families. And so we're going to actually jump into the grade 2, but I'll have you guys look at all of them here real quick. So we got K2, 3, 5, 6, 8, some high school, and then social and emotional learning resources. And so I'll have you guys, they all are clickable panels. And so we'll go into the K2 just as a platform to check it out, what kind of things there are in there. So she's going to click on that. Perfect. And so each week, like I said, each week they get updated from our staff. We try to have them done by Friday. And so you'll see the word new written on there, and that's if it's something that it wasn't there the last week. And there's also categorized by literacy, hands-on literacy. I'll have her scroll down a little bit. And obviously when they're blue links, then they are live links to somewhere else in the interworld. And some writing. So they've been doing some writing problems every week for each day. So that's kind of fun. And they also, so you're going to notice there's going to be a bullet or a link at the bottom of each one to go to the previous weeks. So if you're just jumping on this week and you think it's super cool and you want to go back and see what the archived weeks looked like, you're absolutely welcome to do that. And then as you scroll down, you're going to see some math tools, hands-on activities. Again, they have the previous weeks there as well in a link. we didn't want to have it too overwhelming, so we want to just kind of have the week by week information. And I think there is a question on there. Let me just see here.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
said,
the
are the
question is,
resources specific?
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the question was just, are the resources specific to Michigan, or could you send some of these resources to family members that have kids in other states?
Great question. So most of them are universal and nationwide, so they should be
Very cool.
accessible to anyone. Yeah, awesome. So as you can see, most of them have links to other pages and activities, but if you see some of the hands-on things, it's just kind of gives you a quick run through of what to do and what items you'll need in order to do the activity. So it's pretty simple to get to and to navigate. There's a couple different ways to get to it, and so I was going to actually have you pop to our resource page so they can see it there as well. So this is the Charter Schools Office website, and what we have here are resources as well as professional development for free. So the resources page, you click on COVID-19 resources. There we go. And then scroll. And what this is, it's kind of broken into the stakeholders. So the top section is for board members. The next one is for school administrators with webinar recordings and resources. And then it goes to resources for teachers. So I know some of the Grand Valley are also teachers and staff and faculty that want resources to be a teacher as well. And so you definitely have access to that information as well. So we also have webinar recordings, and we're doing webinars each week, which are free. So you just have to sign up through our website, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then you can also watch those webinars. We have a lot of schools that are working through Google Classroom and Google G Suite for Education, and so we do a lot of work with supporting our teachers that way as well. And then there's also the resource page for parents. And so the one we're talking about right now today, the focus, the family resources, is also there where it says resources for parents. And then that will get you right back to where we were. But if you wanted to quickly go to our website again, I was going to have you show how they can sign up for a webinar. If you just, perfect. So you click on professional education and you click on webinars, and click there, and those are all giving you the information of what topics we have and the registration. Again, it's free for anyone to join, and there's a range of different types of webinars. So again, all the stakeholders, a lot of teaching practices or administration help, but there also are parent tools. We just had one on Monday about preschool and how to help support during this time to get people enrolled into schools through the transition. So that was done on oh, it looks like they have it again on Friday, May 1st too. So we definitely have a lot of cool webinars you guys can join in as well. Just click on those links to get access to them. So are there any other questions? I know that was kind of quick overview, but we also, if anybody can contact me too if they have any questions. My email, we can put that in the chat box, but it's phelanal@gvsu.edu. So if anybody needs to connect to me or ask questions, they can do that after this as well. I'm willing to share anything.
Thanks, Alyssa. Do you provide live support for teachers at all if they want to talk to someone about the resources?
Absolutely. I do a lot through email, but I'm definitely willing to jump on a call or a Google Meet or a phone call with anyone that needs support around resources or tech support.
Great, thank you. And just to highlight a couple more resources for parents, our Encompass, hopefully you can see this page, Lakers Working Together page has resources that Encompass offers on managing children who are at home. And it's just a quick little worksheet with different examples there. We also have we tried to curate some content that we thought would be relevant to parents. And so I just encourage you to take a look at these various different links and see if there's anything that would be helpful. With that being said, we kind of want to wrap up if there's no other questions. We want to remind you that there are resources for work and life, and I am available to do wellness planning. So we have a specific wellness plan based on that wellness wheel, and I can help connect you to resources based on whatever your needs are. So just feel free to, if you click the picture, once you get the presentation, you can be sent directly to my appointment manager, and you can book an appointment with me. And we just want you to know that you matter. It's important that you're well. We care about you, and we're here to help. This session does complete our series, but we will make some of these sessions available online. We have recorded them, so hopefully you'll be able to access them that way. Lastly, just stay connected. We have Instagram, we have Facebook and Twitter, and if you follow us on social media, you'll get a lot of updated information and content on there as well. We are Human Resources, and we're here to help you, whether it's big or small. We want to be your resource. So thank you for your time, and we appreciate you joining us today.